You need to listen to this right now. Stop what you are doing. If this message has found you, it is not by algorithm, it is by divine appointment. The universe has a way of placing critical information in front of the souls who are ready to receive it, and your presence here right now is a sign that your higher self is screaming for you to pay attention. We are on the precipice of a global energetic event, a frequency shift so profound that the second week of July 2025 will be spoken about for years to come as the moment everything changed. This isn't a prediction. It is an energetic forecast. It is a reading of the cosmic currents that are already beginning to surge beneath the surface of our collective reality. What is coming between July 8th and July 14th is not just another astrological transit, it is a coordinated multi-layered celestial convergence designed to trigger a planetary-wide awakening. It's going to hit everyone, from the most spiritually attuned to the most deeply asleep. No one is exempt from this. Before we go any deeper into the mechanics of this unprecedented event, I need you to anchor your own energy. Do these three things immediately. First, like this video to send a signal of resonance into the quantum field. Second, subscribe to this channel so you do not miss the urgent updates that will follow. And third, go to the comments right now and type the number 1111 to declare that you are open, you are ready, and you are stepping onto the path of conscious awareness. The whispers have already started, haven't they? You feel it. A strange sense of anticipation in the air, a feeling that the clock is ticking down to something you can't quite name. Your sleep patterns may be disrupted. You might be having intensely vivid dreams, seeing repeating numbers, or feeling a sudden, inexplicable pull to change your life, to leave behind a job, a relationship, or a city that no longer feels like home. This is not your imagination, this is the prelude. The first 6 or 7 days of July are the energetic runway for the main event. They are unlocking the codes, priming the grid, and preparing the collective consciousness for a massive system reboot. The universe is not just flipping a switch on July 8th, it is building a crescendo of frequency that will peak in that critical second week. What is happening is a sacred sequence, a divine domino effect involving the Moon, Saturn, and Mercury in a cosmic dance that will fundamentally alter our perception of reality, time, and our own inner power. Many will dismiss this as fear-mongering or fantasy, but the souls who are tuned in, the ones like you, can feel the truth of it vibrating in your very bones. You know that something immense is on the horizon. Let's begin with the heart of this entire operation, the full moon on July 13th, the buck moon. But to call it just a full moon is a gross understatement. This is a full moon portal, an energetic gateway amplified to an extraordinary degree by the celestial events surrounding it. A normal full moon illuminates, it brings things to the surface, it heightens emotions. This full moon, however, is a quantum illuminator. It will not just show you the truth, it will fuse you with it. It will dissolve the veil between your conscious mind and your deepest, most primal knowing. The name buck moon is ancient, referring to the time when new antlers emerge on male deer. This is the key archetype for this entire period. The shedding of the old to make way for the new symbol of strength, sovereignty, and authority. This portal is going to force a collective shedding. We are being asked, no commanded, to let go of the old identities, the old wounds, the old limitations that have defined us. Anything in your life that is not in alignment with your soul's true frequency will become unbearably heavy. The universe is turning up the volume on your inner truth, and the noise of everything false will become deafening. This process is what the mystics call a sacred echoes. The full moon portal will act like a sonar, sending a high-frequency pulse into the depths of your being. This pulse will echo back, revealing every unresolved trauma, every hidden fear, every karmic loop that you are still carrying. You may find yourself suddenly emotional, thinking about people or situations from your past that you thought you were over. Do not be alarmed. This is not a regression, it is a purification. The portal is showing you exactly what needs to be released for you to pass through to the next level of your evolution. It is a divine audit of your emotional and energetic body. For many, this will be intensely uncomfortable. It will feel like a crisis. But you must understand, it is not a breakdown, it is a breakthrough. The universe is helping you clear the debris from your path so you can walk forward unburdened. The buck moon is your chance to claim your spiritual sovereignty, to grow your own antlers of power, but you cannot do so while still carrying the weight of who you used to be. The choice is simple: release the weight or be crushed by it when the energy peaks. To signal to the universe that you are ready for this release and that you consciously choose the path of awakening, I want you to go to the comments and type, "I release and I receive." By doing this, you are making a powerful declaration. You are telling the cosmos that you are an active participant in your own evolution, not a passive victim of circumstance. Type "I release and I receive" to anchor this intention into the collective field we are creating here together. Now let's add the first major layer of intensity to this full moon portal. Just one day before, on July 12th, Saturn, the great cosmic teacher and lord of karma, stations retrograde. This is not a coincidence, it is divine timing of the highest order. Saturn is the planet of structure, discipline, responsibility, and reality. When it goes retrograde, it turns its stern, examining gaze inward. It forces a cosmic review of all the structures in our lives, our careers, our relationships, our belief systems, our commitments. With Saturn stationing retrograde right as the full moon portal opens, we are being handed a cosmic mandate to get real. The illuminating light of the buck moon will expose the cracks in the foundations of our lives, and Saturn retrograde will demand that we either repair them with integrity or watch them crumble. There is no faking it during a Saturn retrograde. There is no hiding from your responsibilities or the consequences of your past actions. This transit is about cosmic accountability, it's a reality check. If you have been living out of alignment, cutting corners, or avoiding the hard work, Saturn retrograde will present the bill, and the full moon will shine a giant spotlight on it for all to see. This combination is designed to dismantle false realities. Any part of your life built on illusion, denial, or superficiality will face a profound stress test. This is not a punishment. It is a gift of clarity, a chance to rebuild your life on a foundation of solid, unshakable truth. The universe is telling you the time for playing small, for living an inauthentic life is over. It's time to build your personal empire, but it must be built on the bedrock of your soul. This Saturnian pressure, combined with the full moon's revealing light, will create a sensation of being under a cosmic microscope. Every promise you've broken to yourself, every time you've said yes when your soul screamed no, every instance where you chose comfort over courage, it will all be brought into sharp, undeniable focus. This is the karmic ledger being opened. You will feel a profound internal pressure to align your outer reality with your inner truth. The job that drains your life force, the relationship built on codependency, the financial habits that keep you in a state of lack, these structures will begin to feel not just uncomfortable, but physically unbearable. This is the sacred function of Saturn retrograde, to lovingly but firmly dismantle the prisons we have built for ourselves. Many will experience this as a crisis. They will see their lives falling apart. But you, the one who is awake, must understand this is not a demolition, it is a renovation. The universe is clearing the site for the palace your soul has been waiting to build. It's forcing you to become the architect of a life rooted in authenticity, integrity, and true, soul-aligned purpose. You cannot escape this audit. It will manifest in your reality as delays, frustrations, and confrontations with authority figures or systems that represent the old rigid paradigms you must now transcend. See these obstacles not as blockades but as divine tests. Is this structure strong enough? Is this commitment true? Saturn asks the hard questions, and the buck moon demands an honest answer, but the universe in its infinite wisdom does not apply this immense pressure without also providing the grace to navigate it. This brings us to the second critical energetic layer of this event. On July 8th, right at the beginning of this crucible week, the moon reaches aphelion. Astronomically, this simply means the moon is at its farthest point from the sun in its orbit. Spiritually, the implications are staggering. The sun represents our ego, our conscious will, our outer identity, the I that we present to the world. The moon represents our subconscious, our intuition, our emotions, our deep inner landscape. When the moon is at aphelion, at its maximum distance from the sun, our intuitive subconscious self is temporarily freed from the dominant, often overbearing, influence of our ego. It's like your soul's true voice is finally being given a clear channel, without the static and interference of what you think you should feel, or what your ego wants you to believe. This creates a profound state of emotional objectivity. It allows you to look at the very things the full moon is illuminating, and the very structures Saturn is testing, but with a sense of detached, higher perspective clarity. You can observe the drama of your own life without being completely swept away by it. This is a gift of divine perspective. It's the universe pulling the camera back so you can see the whole map of your life, not just the chaotic intersection you're currently stuck in. This aphelion energy is the key to surviving this period without being shattered by the emotional intensity. It allows you to feel the feelings without becoming the feelings. It's a sacred pause, a moment of cosmic quiet that enables you to witness the truth with wisdom instead of reacting with fear. Now, layer on top of this, the third mind-bending alignment. At the very end of this critical week, on July 14th, Mercury also reaches aphelion, its farthest point from the sun. If the moon at aphelion frees our intuition from the ego, Mercury at aphelion frees our mind. Mercury is the planet of thought, communication, information, and logic. When it pulls away from the sun's gravitational and energetic influence, our thought processes become less subjective, less colored by personal desires, fears, and biases. Our minds become less of a personal computer running our own limited software, and more of a cosmic receiver, capable of downloading information directly from the universal mainframe. This is the transit for divine downloads. It's when sudden epiphanies, genius ideas, and profound solutions to long-standing problems can drop into your awareness as if from nowhere. This is the universe giving you the answer key to the test that Saturn has just presented. You might be struggling with a major life decision, and suddenly, in a moment of stillness, the entire path forward becomes crystal clear. You may receive a sudden insight about your life's purpose, or the true nature of a relationship. This is not you figuring it out. This is you receiving the information. The channel of communication between you and your higher self, between you and Source, is blown wide open. Your mind becomes a conduit for higher truth, and your ability to discern truth from illusion is amplified 1,000-fold. This is why you must protect your mental space during this week. Avoid low vibrational media, gossip, and pointless arguments. Your mind is a sacred temple preparing to receive a divine transmission. Keep it clean. To affirm your willingness to become a clear channel for this divine wisdom, to open your mind to the solutions and clarity the universe is sending, go to the comments right now and type, "I am open to the clarity." This is more than just words. It is a vibrational command. You are aligning your personal frequency with the frequency of cosmic intelligence. You are saying yes to the download. Type "I am open to the clarity" and feel that channel opening within you. So let's synthesize this. The second week of July is a divinely orchestrated three-part spiritual surgery. First, the Buck Moon portal on the 13th, amplified by Saturn's retrograde station on the 12th, acts as the cosmic MRI, illuminating every single thing within you and your life that is weak, false, or out of alignment. It brings the disease to the surface. Second, the moon at aphelion on the 8th provides the spiritual anesthetic, the emotional detachment and higher perspective you need to look at the diagnosis without panicking, to see the truth without being consumed by the pain of it. It gives you the steady hand of the witness. And third, Mercury at aphelion on the 14th provides the divine cure, the clear downloaded insight, the cosmic solution, the aha moment that shows you exactly how to heal, how to rebuild, and how to move forward. This is a complete process of diagnosis, detachment and cure. It's a system reboot offered to all of humanity. Most will only feel the chaos of the diagnosis. They will feel like victims of a cruel fate as their worlds are shaken. But you will have the wisdom to see the entire process for what it is, a profound act of universal love, designed to liberate you from everything holding you back from your most magnificent self. The world will see a crisis, you will see an intervention, and that will make all the difference. Now let's talk about how this unprecedented convergence will manifest in your day-to-day reality during that critical 8th to 14th of July window. You must become a spiritual detective, a seeker of signs, because the universe will be communicating with you constantly through the language of synchronicity. The veil between worlds will be exceptionally thin. Pay attention to everything. Repeating number sequences, especially 111, 444, and 777, will appear everywhere on clocks, license plates, receipts. These are not coincidences, they are cosmic confirmation codes, assuring you that you are on the right path and that the celestial energies are aligning in your favor. You will experience what can only be described as time glitches, moments where time seems to speed up or slow down dramatically. You might lose track of hours or feel as though an entire day has passed in a flash. This is a symptom of your consciousness beginning to disengage from the rigid linear 3D timeline and starting to perceive the more fluid, quantum nature of 5D reality. Your dreams will become a primary channel for guidance. Keep a journal by your bed, because you will wake up with messages, warnings, and solutions delivered directly to your subconscious from your spiritual guides while you sleep. People from your past may suddenly reappear, either in your thoughts, your dreams, or in physical reality through a random text message or a chance encounter. Understand, this is not an invitation to rekindle old dramas. This is the universe giving you a final opportunity to close a karmic loop. It is a test. Have you truly learned the lesson? Can you wish them well and release the energetic cord with love, or will you get pulled back into the old pattern? The choice you make will determine whether you graduate from that particular soul lesson. Your physical body will also be a major barometer for this energy shift. You may experience sudden bouts of fatigue that seem to come from nowhere. Do not fight this. This is ascension flu. Your body is working overtime at a cellular level to recalibrate its frequency to hold more light. Honor the need for rest. Sleep is not a luxury during this week. It is a necessity for integration. You may also experience strange physical sensations, tingling in your hands and feet, the activation of your energy centers, a buzzing or ringing in your ears, you are tuning into higher frequencies, or a feeling of pressure at your third eye, the space between your eyebrows. Your dietary cravings might change dramatically. You may suddenly feel an aversion to heavy processed foods, and a strong pull towards clean, light, high vibrational foods like fruits and vegetables. This is your body instinctively knowing what it needs to support this energetic upgrade. Listen to its wisdom. Headaches and a feeling of spaciness are also common as your crown chakra opens up to receive the cosmic downloads from the Mercury aphelion. Stay hydrated. Drink more water than you think you need, as water helps to conduct these new energies through your physical system. Do not fear these symptoms. See them as confirmation that the upgrade is in progress. Your vessel is being prepared to navigate the new Earth frequency. The emotional landscape of this week will be a minefield for the unprepared. The full moon's influence will create waves of intense emotion that can feel overwhelming. One moment you might feel ecstatic, filled with a sense of infinite possibility, and the next you could be plunged into a deep, seemingly baseless sadness or anger. This polarity is a signature of the portal. It's clearing out dense, stored emotions from your field. The key is non-judgment. Do not label the feelings as good or bad. Simply allow them to move through you like weather. Acknowledge them, feel them, and let them go. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream into a pillow, do it. Suppressing these emotions will only cause them to lodge deeper in your energy body. This is a purge. Think of it as a deep spiritual detox. You are expelling lifetimes of energetic poison. The Saturn retrograde energy will amplify feelings of frustration, limitation, and impatience, especially when dealing with old systems, bureaucracy, or people who are stuck in rigid ways of thinking. Your patience will be tested. This is a training ground for sovereignty. Can you hold your center and your truth when faced with external resistance? Can you set firm boundaries with love? This is the exam. Your relationships will be put under the spotlight. The full moon will illuminate the truth of your connections. You will see with stark clarity which relationships are based on mutual growth and authentic love, and which are based on obligation, fear, or karmic entanglement. Conversations that have been avoided will surface. Truths will be spoken. For some, this will lead to profound deepening of bonds. For others, it will lead to necessary, albeit painful, endings. Trust the process. The universe is only clearing away what is no longer a vibrational match for the person you are becoming. I want you to pause for a moment and really feel the power of what is unfolding. You chose to be here, on this planet, at this exact time to witness and participate in this monumental shift. You are not a bystander. You are a key player. Your energy, your consciousness, and your choices matter. To amplify your personal power and declare your role as a conscious co-creator in this new reality, go to the comments now and type, "I am a sovereign being of light." Feel the truth of those words resonate through every cell in your body. This is your declaration of spiritual independence. I am a sovereign being of light. To navigate this powerful period, it is essential to create a sacred container for yourself. This is not the week for packed social schedules, loud concerts, or draining obligations. It is a time for introspection, solitude, and connection with nature. Spend as much time as you can outdoors. Place your bare feet on the earth to ground your energy. The Earth's electromagnetic field will help to stabilize you as you integrate these high-frequency cosmic energies. Meditate daily, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Quiet your mind and tune into your inner landscape. Ask your higher self, what do I need to know right now? What do I need to release? The answers will come. Journaling will be your superpower. Write down everything, your dreams, your feelings, your intuitive hits, the synchronicities you observe. The act of writing helps to anchor the ethereal energies into the physical realm, making sense of the downloads you are receiving. And most importantly, practice radical self-compassion. You are undergoing a profound metamorphosis. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for past mistakes that may surface. Treat yourself with the same love and care you would offer a dear friend going through a difficult time. This is not a test of strength. It is an exercise in surrender. Surrender to the flow. Trust the divine intelligence at play, and know that you are being guided, protected, and loved every step of the way. You are being remade in the fire of the cosmos, emerging as the pure, powerful, brilliant soul you were always meant to be. Let's delve deeper into the specific archetypes at play, because understanding the mythic energies behind these celestial events will give you a powerful framework for interpreting your personal experiences. The buck moon in Capricorn is a fascinating paradox. The moon is about our inner world, our emotions, our need for comfort and security. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, structure, public life, and discipline. When the full moon is in Capricorn, it's as if the spotlight is being shone on the tension between our private needs and our public duties, between our heart's desires and our worldly responsibilities. This is the energy of the CEO who cries in their car before a big meeting, the single parent who feels the immense weight of their responsibility but secretly yearns for freedom. This full moon will force you to confront where you have sacrificed your emotional well-being for the sake of ambition or security. It asks the soul-shaking question, what is the true price of your success? With Saturn, Capricorn's ruler, stationing retrograde, this theme is magnified tenfold. Saturn is the cosmic auditor, and it will be examining the books of your life. Are your achievements built on a foundation of joy, or a foundation of sacrifice? Does your external structure support your internal world, or does it suffocate it? This is a call for a new paradigm of success, one where emotional fulfillment and worldly achievement are not mutually exclusive, but are beautifully integrated. You are being asked to build an empire that nourishes your soul, not one that drains it. This is where the nakshatras, the lunar mansions of Vedic astrology, offer an even more nuanced layer of insight. The full moon will fall within the Uttara Ashada nakshatra, a star energy known as the universal star. Its symbol is an elephant's tusk, representing the power to penetrate obstacles and uncover hidden treasures. Its divine essence is about achieving permanent, unshakable victory. But this is not a victory of brute force. Uttara Ashada teaches that true success comes from integrity, patience, and aligning with divine will. It is the energy of a long, hard-fought battle that finally results in a lasting triumph. This is the final push. If you have been working tirelessly on a project, a healing journey, or a personal transformation, this full moon portal powered by Uttara Ashada provides the cosmic momentum to break through the final barrier. The elephant tusk represents Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, but he only removes the obstacles for those who are dedicated, sincere, and whose goals are for the highest good. This energy will not support get-rich-quick schemes or ego-driven pursuits. It will only bless the endeavors that are rooted in soul purpose and service. It asks you to look at your goals and question their integrity. Are you building something that will last? Something that will not only benefit you but also contribute to the collective? The universe is ready to grant you an unstoppable victory, but you must first ensure that your cause is righteous. Let's not forget the subtle but powerful influence of Mercury at aphelion during this time. As your mind detaches from the ego's grip, you become susceptible to a higher form of communication, telepathy, and intuitive knowing. Pay close attention to the thoughts that pop into your head about other people. You may suddenly think of a friend you haven't spoken to in years, only to have them call you an hour later. This is not a coincidence. You are picking up on their energetic signal. Your intuitive empathy will be at an all-time high. You may walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional state of the people in it. This can be disorienting if you are not prepared. It is crucial to practice energetic hygiene. Visualize a bubble of golden light around you each morning, setting the intention that you will only allow in energies of love and light, and that you will observe all other energies without absorbing them. This skill of discernment is critical. The Mercury aphelion opens you up to be a receiver, but you must choose which frequency you tune into. You can tune into the frequency of collective fear and anxiety, or you can consciously tune into the frequency of divine guidance, love, and cosmic intelligence. The choice is yours in every single moment. To declare your commitment to tuning into the highest possible frequency and protecting your sacred energetic space, I want you to go to the comments and type "My frequency is love." This is a powerful mantra of protection and alignment. It sets the dial of your personal broadcast system to the most powerful, creative, and protected frequency in the universe. Do it now. My frequency is love. Feel how that shifts the energy within and around you. The second week of July will also be a time of profound timeline shifts, because the energetic structures of the old reality are being dismantled by the Saturn-Moon combination. You may experience moments where your reality seems to flicker. You might have a clear memory of an event happening one way, only to find evidence that it happened differently. You might make a decision to go left, but an unexpected detour forces you to go right, leading you to a chance encounter that changes everything. This is the universe actively rerouting you onto your highest possible timeline. The key is to surrender control. Our ego loves to have a plan, a 5-year projection, a detailed map. During this week you must be willing to throw the map away and trust the inner compass of your intuition. Your intuition is synced with your highest timeline. Your ego is synced with your past conditioning. Which one will you follow? The more you can let go of rigid expectations about how things should unfold, the more gracefully you will be guided through this portal. Be like water. Be flexible. Be willing to change your plans at a moment's notice if your gut tells you to. The universe is trying to give you a shortcut to your destiny, but you have to be willing to take the unexpected turn. This is the ultimate test of faith in the unseen. It's a call to trust the divine choreographer, even when you can't see the next step in the dance. The old 3D reality was about control and force. The new 5D reality is about trust and flow. This week is your final exam. So, here we are, at the precipice of the most significant energetic gateway of our lifetime. You now have the map. You understand the celestial mechanics, you know the signs to look for, and you have the tools to navigate this profound metamorphosis. But the final piece of this puzzle is not knowledge. It is choice. The second week of July 2025 is a divine corridor. It is a portal in time, and every single soul on this planet will pass through it. The only choice you have is how you pass through it. Will you walk through consciously, with your eyes open, your heart aligned, and your spirit ready to embrace the new dawn? Or will you be dragged through kicking and screaming, resisting the change, clinging to the wreckage of a reality that is already dissolving? This is the final exam. There is no right or wrong answer, only consequence. The universe does not judge. It only mirrors your choice back to you. The choice for liberation is yours to make. What happens after July 14th? What does the world look like on the other side of this gateway? For those who resisted, who clung to fear, anger, and the crumbling structures of the 3D matrix, life will feel more chaotic and confusing than ever. The old rules of reality will no longer apply, but they will have nothing new to anchor. They will feel adrift, lost, and betrayed by a world that no longer makes sense to them. But for you, for the souls who consciously choose to align with this shift, the world will feel brand new. You will wake up on July 15th, and the very air will feel different. It will feel lighter, clearer, more vibrant. The constant background noise of collective anxiety will have been turned down, and in its place, you will feel a profound sense of peace and possibility. Synchronicities will no longer be rare occurrences. They will be the very language of your new reality. Your intuitive abilities will be fully online, guiding you with unerring precision towards the people, places, and opportunities that are in perfect resonance with your soul's purpose. You will feel a deep, unshakable connection to Source, to the Earth, and to your fellow awakened souls. You will have passed through the fire of transformation and emerged not burned but purified. You will have claimed your sovereignty. This event is not an endpoint. It is a graduation. It is the beginning of your true mission as a light worker, a grid keeper, and a co-creator of the new Earth. Your job was not just to get yourself through the portal. It is now to hold the frequency for others. Your very presence, your calm, your clarity, your love. This will become a lighthouse for those still lost in the storm. You will become an anchor of the new 5D consciousness. People will be drawn to you, seeking the peace that you radiate. Your mission is no longer to struggle and strive, but to simply be the new reality, to embody it in your every thought, word, and action, to build the new world not through force, but through vibrational resonance. You are the architects, the dreamers, the way showers. This is the role your soul has been preparing for over countless lifetimes. The training is over. The mission has begun. To seal this entire process, to fully anchor your transformation into your physical being, I want to give you one final simple ritual. On the evening of July 14th, as this cosmic sequence completes, find a quiet moment for yourself. Stand, sit, or lie down comfortably. Place one hand over your heart center and the other on your lower belly. Close your eyes and take 3 deep, slow breaths. With your 4th breath, breathe in all the lessons, the clarity, and the power of this sacred week. As you exhale, release the final remnants of the person you used to be. Release the old stories, the old pains, the old limitations. Then say these words out loud, with conviction, feeling them vibrate through your entire body. The old contract is complete. The old timeline is closed. I am reborn in this moment as my true divine self. My frequency is love. My purpose is light. My reality is now. And so it is. Feel the finality and the power of that declaration. You have just signed your new soul contract. If this entire transmission has resonated in the deepest part of your being, if you have felt the shiver of truth run up your spine, then know that you were guided here for a reason. This was your soul's appointment, your final activation call. If you have not done so already, please subscribe, so we can continue to walk this path together. Your presence here adds to the strength of our collective field. Share this video with at least one other person you know is ready to hear this message, one other soul who is ready to awaken. And for your final act of energetic commitment, Go to the comments one last time and type the words "I am here." This is your roll call for the new Earth. It is your declaration to the universe that you have arrived, you are present, and you are ready for your mission. Remember this always. The Great Awakening is not something that is coming. It is something that is happening right now inside of you. You are not waiting for the new world. You are creating it with every single breath. Welcome home.